Okay, so this week I'm going to talk about the basics of wrestling and what is involved in the sport of wrestling. So, to start out, I'm going to talk about how you win a wrestling match. So, there's going to be two main ways you can win, the first being a pin and the second being by points. A pin is going to be where you have someone's shoulder blades flat on the mat under your control. The ref will slap the mat, call a pin, match is over, you automatically win. And then points, there's a point system that's used in wrestling where a takedown is going to be worth 2 points. Near fall, where you expose their back but don't quite pin them, is going to be worth between 2 and 3 points. An escape from bottom is going to be worth 1 point, and a reversal from bottom is going to be worth 2 points. So going into those positions, you're going to start out a match in neutral, which is where both wrestlers are standing up next to each other, facing each other. No one's in a dominant position, and your goal is to try to take down that person. Once you take them down, you then get your 2 point takedown, and you work to turn them to their back. So once you take someone down, let's say you go out of bounds, you're going to reset in the middle in top bottom or referee's position, where the guy who took the person down is going to be on top of the other person, grabbing their elbow with their left hand, their stomach with their right, and then they're going to line up knees around the bottom wrestler. And then bottom is going to be on all fours in the bottom position where he's looking to escape. Let's see. So next we're going to go into the weight classes. So I'm in Florida, so the high school wrestling weight classes range from 106 pounds to heavyweight, which is up to 285 pounds. And then there's 13 weight classes in between. So then your season is going to generally run from mid-October until early March. And in this time, it's going to be broken down into 3 distinct phases. You're going to have your preseason, which is before you have any matches, where you're just going to get your kids and you're going to try to get them in shape for wrestling and just teach basic wrestling maneuvers and takedowns, things like that. Then you're going to get into the wrestling season, which is where you're actually wrestling matches, which is going to run from about mid-November to early February. And this time you're going to get about 30 to 40 matches in, depending on how many tournaments you go to. And then after that, you're going to go into your postseason, which is going to run from early February to early March, which is going to go from your districts up to your state tournament. So in the match, there's 3 2-minute periods. The first period, you're going to both be in neutral. And then in the second and third period, the ref is going to flip a coin, and whichever wrestler wins the coin toss is going to get a choice of position, top, bottom, or neutral, or they can defer to the third period. And then tournaments, there are 2 main types of tournaments. You're going to have a dual tournament and an individually bracketed tournament. The dual tournament is going to consist of multiple duels, a duel being where 2 teams are going to wrestle every weight class against one another, and then they're going to find the team score at the end, winner moves on. So let's say that we have 206 pound, which is the lowest weight class, and they wrestle each other. So wrestler A wrestles wrestler B, and wrestler A pins him. So that's going to result in 16 points for Team A, and then they're going to go on to the 113-pound weight class, do the same thing. So let's say wrestler A doesn't pin him, but he beats him by 15 points, which is a technical fall. You're going to end up with 5 team points. A major decision is from 8 to 14 points, which will be 4 team points. And then anything from 7 points or under in your win is going to result in 3 team points. And then, let's see what else. I think that's about it. So next week, we're actually going to be in the room. We're going to start showing some basic technique, and we're going to go from there. Thanks for watching.